Hey everyone, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I hope you are well. Today we're kind of revisiting that clear, transparent vibe that we went to quite recently with the lemon meringue pie. Some of you guys absolutely loved it. Some of you guys it absolutely freaked people out. And I think because of both those things, that video actually got to trending, which is awesome. So thank you so much for, I guess, however that got to trending. It helped my channel a little bit, so it was fun, right? And it did taste amazing. I'm going to be clear with you, pun intended, for 100% transparency, extra pun intended. Today's video does worry me. We are going to try and attempt to make something from Instructables.com. Loads of you bombarded me with the link. Clear potato chips, aka clear crisps. Effectively transparent Pringles to a degree, and yes, I really do want to make a giant Pringle. Now the method I've got here on my phone, it actually seems reasonably simple in terms of the steps. We make a potato stock and bits and bobs like that, we'll come to it, but it does take a very, very long amount of time. But I'm willing to give it time. Or maybe rosemary. Sorry about the puns, it's Monday morning, I'm a little tired, but we want to crack on with this. Let's do it. People also call them glass chips, but I didn't want to call them that because I don't want to eat glass. I don't want to walk on broken glass like Annie Lennox. Other glass puns are available. Heart of Glass? That was a song, wasn't it? The first step is very simple and reminiscent of basically baking potatoes. So preheat your oven. Oven preheated. Lined baking tray and a mixing bowl. Let's bring that back in a minute. So these are some Vivaldi potatoes. It's specified the actual potato you need. Yukon Gold potatoes, but I like Vivaldi ones. They're quite nice and buttery, but I think any potato will do. I mean, we're not really pushing for this to be the next fidget spinner. Annoyingly, with the potatoes that I bought though, I've got one that's absolutely enormous and one slightly smaller. So to make sure that it cooks evenly, just halve them. And what you'll find is this wetness there, you want to pat that dry. So just like dab it with a tea towel, just to get rid of that excess starch. Now starch does come into this later on. It gets weird. So we'll now take, I know it's got quite a lot of potatoes here, so we'll take like half of these, drench it in some olive oil. So olive oil, nice and generous. It's going to lubricate it. Generous sprinkle of salt. Yes. Just salt, we're not going for pepper. And then just spin them round, get them nice and lubricated. So they're going on the tray, all oiled up from the beach. And I'll grab my other ones that haven't been oiled and do the same. Nice. It's actually my favourite way of making potatoes is to just absolutely lather them in oil, salt and pepper, bake them, and it sort of bakes into the potatoes. Gorgeous. I was bringing out my inner Steve Irwin then, wasn't I? But a bit more salt on top if you want. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, my oven is preheated. We're about to bake here. I was on the phone to my friend Lettuce just a moment ago, and he was kind of saying, if you think about a crisp potato chip, like if you actually take the flavour out of it and it's just plain, like this is potentially what this could be anyway. I think it's kind of wishful thinking. It really is wishful thinking, but let's just keep going. What do you think about this? Huh? Okay. What do you think about this? So far, so good. We've just basically made baked potatoes, and to be honest, I'm craving one for lunch. I might have a sneaky one to the side later on. But we're going to make the stock. So we need to get 4 cups of water, aka about a litre. We're going to put it in a pan just under a boil, and then we drench that on the potatoes, and that's how the stock is made. Not something I've ever really envisaged doing, making a potato stock, but hey, let's do it. Yeah, 4 cups is about a litre, okay? And we're bringing that to just under a boil. So just while that's coming to a boil, if you follow me on Twitter at MyVirginKitchen and you have been blocked, I'm really, really sorry. I'm getting some spam followers, and I have to use this software to try and get rid of the spam bot things. And sometimes it takes away authentic accounts. So tweet me on my personal Twitter at Mr. Barry Lewis if you have been blocked. I'm really sorry. Love you. Just wanted to say that because someone's just been like, why have you blocked me? I'm like, I haven't. It's the bots. And if you're not following My Virgin Kitchen on Twitter, you might want to, because I'm coming up with some playlist ideas. I put on a little poll the other night. Yes. So I feel like by sort of charring these potatoes, it might drive more flavour into it. Kind of like when you char grilled peppers or something like that. You know, it gives you that real sort of like char and smokiness and sweetness. But then again, it could be a complete waste of my time. just like this video. Alrighty then folks, check out the colour on these. Absolutely stonking. Oh, my sweet potato. I want to eat them all, but we're not. We're going to make this crazy old stock, because that's what we do. We do crazy stuff here, don't we? I've sliced up some of my tatties. Sounds wrong. And all I'm going to do, woohoo, optional Michael Jackson impression if you wish. Jeez, they're hot. Okay, ow, but that's hot. That's legitimately hot. The man's not hot. Some of the English fans out there, might get that joke. I'm thinking that that's actually enough. I only needed 8 potatoes and I've got about the equivalent of 8 there. Now I've sliced them up. Let's get our water on it. Let's drench it. Let's drench these tatties. Tom Cruise style, the short pour and the long, no, just the short pour. Oh, we're soaking the tatties, sorry, in that just slightly underboard water. Try and soak it in. I was going to mush it up. I think you probably could do that just to make sure that it's all in the water. But now we just leave it for 2 hours. So here's a random interlude. It's been 2 hours, folks. I did actually put some cling film on it too. And there's kind of like a dirty, potatoey, residuey water in the bottom, which is going to be our stock. Now the cool thing is we're going to drain this off, and the potatoes that are left I can like reheat them and mash them up for mashed potato later, which will be gorgeous, particularly with the charred edges and the salt. But then have we taken all of the potato-ness out of the potatoes? Will that just be mashed meh? I don't know. Anyhow, we move on. So I did do a little bit of prep on this recipe a few days ago. I sort of scanned over and looked at the equipment I needed, and this is a sieve, okay? You can see the holes in it, you know, they're quite fine, but it does say we need to strain this by using a fine mesh strainer. So I got this online on Amazon for like, I think 5 or 6 quid, and you can see that the holes are significantly smaller, so that should catch all the potato gubbins and stuff. In other words, we're going to drain it off through this. So we're going to do this pretty rough, okay? I've got a spare bowl, which it will go in. We need an airtight container, but I'm just going to bodge that by having a bowl, cling film on the top. Kind of like that. But for now, to make it easier to pour it through the tiniest strainer in the world, actually, I think I do have a smaller strainer for my mini food. Now that's a small strainer. I haven't stopped doing mini food, by the way. I'm just kind of want to have a break from it. I feel like everyone's doing it now. I'm trying to stay original, which I find on YouTube, if you be more original, you end up being not original because everyone goes, oh, that's cool, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Starchy. Starchy and hutch. Ugh. Okay. Okay. That's quite a lot of colour in there. Does smell potatoey though, we'll give it that. As he puts his nose quite near a lot of baked potatoes. That'll do, and we will have a lovely, maybe bangers and mash for tea. Good recipe on the channel, by the way, and the website if you fancy that. Lush. And I only got a little bit on the worktop. Sieve. I'm sorry, strainer. Is that the same thing? It is, isn't it? Will it fit? Oh yes, it will. All right. It's caught something. It's kind of like it's fishing. It's caught... Oh, wow. Look at all the dirty stuff at the bottom. That's what it's catching. See that? It's just bits of potato, really. But if you look in here, look at that. It's like pus. A phrase that I never thought I'd use in a recipe video. So just getting all the drops out like that. But if I show you this... Yeah, that's pretty nice and clear. We've got a good little system going on right there. Bowl's quite big. I'm going to put it into a smaller bowl. Because the next step is to leave it to chill, ideally overnight. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to put it in the freezer because I think that might save me at least half a day. Yes. That dirty water. Isn't that a reference to Boston in America? I spent a lot of time there. Dirty water. Something about... I'm not very good at any general knowledge. There it is. So I'm now going to put this in the freezer to accelerate the chilling process for like maybe an hour, and then I'll put it into the fridge to bring it back down to more of a, or bring it back up. Is it down or up? To like a more normal temperature. We got there in the end. Boston's face right now is summarising where I'm at. His tongue hanging out. I still got a kitchen gadget for cling film to try out, guys. The Rap Master 3000, which is not a bad rap album name. It's a legitimate thing. Come on. Oh, I hate cling film so much. One sec. Sorry about that, but this murky thing is going in there. Yeah, when anything says chill overnight, just bung it in the freezer for like 5 minutes. It's a good life hack. Or maybe a bad one. Right, it has been 3 hours. It's had an hour and a half in the freezer, an hour and a half in the fridge. That thing is cooler than vanilla ice ever was. I'm just going to get it out. We're going to carry on. Hopefully that's replicated the overnight chilling. Right, there it is. Bear with me. Next up, we're going to make a potato gel. Pour the chilled stock into a pot over medium-high heat and add 4 tablespoons of potato starch. Oh, which I ordered on Amazon. I need 4 tablespoons of this, so if anyone else wants to borrow some potato starch off me, I'll let you borrow it. So the stock and the starch goes together in a saucepan. You whisk it immediately. The starch will stick to the bottom a bit. Continue whisking the starch and stock until it turns into a gel. God, that smells like a farm. That's made me really want to wee. It's a little bit whiskey, but I'm just gonna, oh my gosh. God, that's clumpy already. I wasn't sure if I need to do it over the heat. It doesn't say about heat. To make the potato gel, pour the chilled stock into a pot over medium-high heat. Oh, yeah, it did say high heat, didn't it? All right. Just put it on a flame, all right? Medium-high heat. Whisk it immediately. The starch will stick to the bottom a bit, but continue whisking until it turns into a gel. This is weird. This is weird. Why is this making you want to bark? Stop it. She's going to bark. If you're going to bark, just let it all out, mate. Just unleash it. I don't know why it's not clear. Look, it's so cloudy. Yeah, why is it so murky? I gave my potatoes a real good wash and everything. Oh, it's definitely thickening up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's gone really quick. It is getting clear. Oh my god. Hang on, I'm going to have to hold the handle here. Look at this. That's really weird. Some parts of it at the bottom like there, it's super clear. You see that? Why is it murky like that? It's like a pint of Guinness or something. This is so weird. This is so weird. That is definitely clearer. I'm taking it off the heat. Generally don't know what to do. I tell you what, it's cooling down and it has gone more clear. In other news, I've just got a lined Silpat or baking parchment tray ready. Can you see how clearer that is now? I was really not hopeful about that. It's a little hot to handle right now, but we need to get it into a squeezy bottle apparently to help shape it. I don't have a squeezy bottle, I don't think. Whoops. Meanwhile, I've just preheated my oven to 55 degrees C, which according to my phone is 135 Fahrenheit, or translated to very, very low. We have to bake this for 8 hours. But first of all, we need to work out what we're baking. 2 things. One, I can't find a squeezy bottle. The other one, there's literally an old lady, not my neighbour, just a random old lady, was just staring into my house. That's my really low oven temperature, oven preheated. The old lady was like this. Just like staring through the window. I don't know. I've just found this baking tool thing. The teat on it, the point, whatever you want to call that thing, is very, very small, so it might take a long time to get it out. Also, it's this sort of naff plastic, so it could melt. I'll let the gel cool down a bit. The gel goes in the bottle. Apparently, it's optional, but it's good so you can try and get like oval shapes like potato chips. And by baking it for so long, it's going to effectively dry out the gel and make the crisps, which we then fry. And there's me doing all this thinking I've got a pack of Pringles in the cupboard. Still a little hot, but I'm feeling impatient. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely not see-through. Maybe as it bakes, it's better. I'm just going to put some crisp shapes down then. Oh no, the lid's sealed up on it. Oh, what a nightmare. I'll see if I've got a different nib, hang on. Alright, any chance of knowing where the piping nozzles are? I can't find them anywhere. I was going to try measuring spoons, but if I can't find any more nozzles. Mrs. Barry's put them in a nice new space. So tidy away that I can't find them anywhere. This teat was too small. So rather than the measuring spoons, first of all, we'll put this on. Oh, there we go. It's transparent. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? A little bit of a blob? I did a little small one right to the side of it, but... I think we're back on. When it comes to the frying stage, which we do after the bake, so I'll probably do that tomorrow morning, they can be very delicate and the colour can catch really quickly. So basically I'm going to try and make as many as I can. Well, what else am I going to do with this? Yeah, baby. It might not be 100% transparent, but if you can look through this like me right now and see the grid lines from the silpat underneath it, that'll do. The oven is not even on a fan, it's just on basic oven mode. I'm going to shove this. You getting excited, are you, boy? In it goes for 8 hours to dry out on that very low temperature. I'm gonna use the rest of this up because I've probably got enough to do another tray full, and I'm feeling like I might need spares for the frying process. So there's enough. I found my chef's hat, by the way. All these years of doing videos, I found my chef's hat from like years ago. But there's enough comfortably for 2 big old trays worth. Ta-da! The other tray's been in there for like 10 minutes, and I was thinking the heat of it might make them spread, but so far, perhaps because it's so low, so good. So the minimum I have to leave this is 8 hours, ideally up to 10, until it completely dries out. That means around about 10:30 tonight is when you'll next see me getting them out of the oven. And also that the oven is out of use for the evening, which is going to go down great with Mrs. B. Little shout out to PosyGirl72 on Twitter, who, this was her idea. She's right, she tweeted me that. I got some good news. Well, Mrs. Barry's home watching telly. Kids are in bed. All right, Mrs. B? Hello. Mrs. B is off tomorrow, so she can taste test them in the morning. It's actually 9:05. Let me show you. The lighting's bad, sorry. Oh, that's a bit better. So as you know, we did 2 shelves. The ones down the bottom are like, they're rubbish. See, they're still really, really wet, the ones on the bottom shelf. So they were kind of spares I had, but the other ones have worked out okay. So here's half of them there, and actually you can't see it too well, but they've curled up. Now that's where they've dried out, which is what we wanted. But in the middle here, where it's still flat on the tray, it's still wet and jelly. So it's not quite ready, but once they are ready, I've taken a few off, they'll look like this. You see that? Woo! It's worked, and it's delicate, but what I'm gonna do with these other ones, once they're fully non-damp and crisp like that, I'll put them in here, and in the morning, we'll fry them up, let Mrs. Barry try, hopefully, a sort of transparent crisp. And for reference, it smells very, very starchy in here. See you in the morning. Good morning. I hope you slept well. Virtually, digitally, internet-y. Here are our transparent crisps ready for frying. I'm excited. Before we do that, I just want to do a massive shout out to everyone that supports me on Patreon. I put a post up there the other day, that kind of a very honest one, and everyone still wants to stick with me on there. So thank you to all the Patreon followers. Let's cook up some transparent crisps. Transparent crisps? I don't know what you're talking about. Oil, leave the food puns there. We just need a wok and oil. Boston Amy, get ready for some fun. We're going to fry this up. Really low heat for the moment. Vegetable oil. Like a fair amount, just to be enough so that they can sort of sit in there. Apparently we need to fry them really minimal. The dogs are just sat there going, what the heck? Oh, last bit of oil going in. Oh, Mrs. Barry's back from the school run. All right, so the oil is just warming up. Got a little bit of kitchen towel there, board to rest it on, and there they are, just sat waiting to be dunked. All right, let's do this. Do you know what? I'm just gonna drop one in. I know you're not supposed to. Apparently, you're supposed to do it with tongs, but I'm just gonna go. Whoop! Oh my gosh, it's disappeared completely. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh! Look how quickly that fried. gone. What the hell? I need to focus in on this. I need to not burn myself. Whoa. You could see it went transparent completely though. That's why I need to get this oil really low. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that'll do for now. And now I know why they suggested doing it with the tongs so you don't actually like lose it. I hope that the camera shows that. It just completely disappeared. All right, let's try it again, but really quick. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Yes, that literally flash fried it for a second, and I've got a little bit of brown around the edge. You can go over there. Look at the difference in that. Oh my gosh, that's insane. This is scarily fun. Get it wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, a little too long that time. Okay. Oh my gosh, that one's amazing. All right, so that was 10 seconds. Let's try 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whee, there you go. Wow. Yeah, you probably can just about see it. It's got a nice little brown tinge on the edge. But you get the idea. I'm going to cook the rest of these up. Oh my gosh. There we go. You can see how there's kind of like the monkey turning into the human. We started off pretty badly. It looks a little bit like a pork scratching if you get those in your country. Then if you overdo it a little bit more, you get a little patchy ones. But, I mean, there's some absolute gold. Look at that. Hello. I'm just going to season it now. I'm going to put my good lens on so you can hopefully see it. Not that I... You have a little inspection?
What happened to that one?
It got weird.
That looks good. That looks like a crisp.
Well, it's not supposed to look like a crisp. It's supposed to be see-through.
These are cool. Can I touch?
Yeah, pick it up. It's crisp.
Wow.
Okay. A little bit of salt from a high. I guess we could season them beforehand. This is totally going to be the thumbnail for the video. Oh my gosh. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. We did it, folks. But how do they taste? Mrs. Barry's just getting a stool for the taste test, but any other requests for videos, let me know down below. I can't do a clear pizza because that would effectively be tripe. A tripe pizza. Not just transparent things, anything, let me know below or on social media at My Virgin Kitchen. And remember to subscribe for regular videos and fun.
Is it like gelatin made out?
It's not gelatin,
Oh,
it's
okay.
starch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see if they taste like real crisps.
Do you want to try the crunchy one with me? Should we do like Lady and the Tramp style? No?
No, they smell like crisps.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Forget the transparency, fry it like that. That's like a homemade... Do you not like that? You're like going, I like that.
No, I do.
That's like a homemade proper... The medium rare one. Let's go for a transparent one.
I'll go for
Okay.
this one. Oh.
It's going to shape like a tongue.
Yeah, cracker.
Oh my gosh. You get the crunch. That was what I was worried about. I think it was going to be plasticky.
Wow. I kind of thought I was going to... I don't know what I thought.
It works.
It's like eating glass, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what...
a crisp.
yeah, I didn't say that in the video, but people also call them glass chips.
Wow.
That's cool. It's worked.
That's very cool. Well done.
Wow. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Mrs. Barry and I are going to have a late breakfast of transparent glass potato crisp / chips. Or maybe not.